Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with Economics, Chapter 3, Money and Credit. Money is very important in our everyday life. There are several transactions which take place involving the use of money in a single day. For example, goods are being bought and sold with the use of money. In some of the transactions, services are being exchanged with money. For some, there might not be any actual transfer of money taking place now, but a promise to pay money later. Why transactions are made in money? Because it is very easy, it is very simple to exchange money for any commodity or services that a person. Everybody prefers to receive payment in money and then exchange the money for things that they want. For example, a shoe manufacturer, he wants to sell shoes in the market and buy wheat. The shoe manufacturer will first exchange shoes that he has produced for money, then exchange the money for wheat. Now imagine if there is no money, then what shall happen? It shall be very difficult for the shoe manufacturer to directly exchange shoes for wheat without the use of money. He would have to look for a wheat growing farmer who not only wants to sell wheat but also wants to buy the shoes in exchange. That is, the both parties have to agree to sell and buy each other commodity. This came to be known as double coincidence of want. So such economy in which goods are being exchanged for goods without the use of money is known as barter system of exchange. So barter system of exchange creates the problem of double coincidence of wants. That is, what a person desire to sell is exactly what the other want to buy. But money has solved this problem of barter system of exchange. Now, a shoe manufacturer can sell shoes and get money. That money can be utilized to purchase wheat. So money is something which act as a medium of exchange in transaction. Money and its form. Before the introduction of coins, there were various objects which were used as money, such as grains, cattle, or any other thing which was of use of everyday life. Then there came the phase of metallic coins made of gold, silver, copper. So traditional form of money includes the variety of objects which are useful in everyday life, and it also included the metallic coins of gold, silver and copper. This phase continued well into the last century. But the modern form of money includes currency, which means paper notes and coins. It also includes demand deposits. The modern currency is without any use of its own. Neither it is made of precious metal nor it is of the goods of everyday use. Then why? It is accepted as a medium of exchange because it is authorized by government of a country. In India, the Reserve Bank of India issues currency notes on behalf of the central government as per Indian law. No other individual or organization is allowed to issue currency. Second, the law legalizes the use of rupee as a medium of exchange, that payment cannot be refused in money in setting transactions in India. No individual in India can legally refuse a payment made in rupees. Hence, the rupee is widely accepted as a medium of exchange. Now, demand deposits or deposits with bank. We know that at the end of the month, people get their salary. They do not like to spend entire salary. They want to keep some money safe with them, and they get that money deposit in the bank. So people deposit extra money with them in the banks. Why? Because first they get interest on the money. Second, their money is safe in the bank, and at any time when they are in need, they can withdraw money from the bank through checks. So the deposits which give the facility to a person to withdraw money at any time are known as demand deposits. So these deposits are called demand deposits because on demand people can withdraw their money through check. Now what is check? Check is a paper which gives an instruction to bank to pay a specific amount from the person's account to the person in whose name the check is issued. So modern form of money includes not only currency, it also includes demand deposit because demand deposit shares the essential feature of money. The facility of checks against demand deposits make it possible to directly settle payment without the use of cash. Since demand deposits are accepted widely as a means of payment along with currency, so they constitute money in the modern economy. The modern form of money, that is currency and deposits, are closely linked to the working of modern banking system. Thank you.